Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video for all the Games Workshop and Forge World products. Apologies that this video has been a day late, but I thought I'd bring the video out as soon as I possibly can. One thing I want to say first of all is thank you to the patrons that help support this channel and really helps me out, and thank you to everyone that continues to subscribe and watches the content and leaves comments, things like that. Obviously my content has dropped a lot from a couple of months ago. I will be trying to create a video every day in October, or October as I will call it, covering my whole orc army, all the units, new codex, everything that I possibly can in October. So hopefully you're looking forward to next month, because we are in September. Welcome to September 2018. So just a little thank you to patrons that support the channel as well. Firstly, let's have a look at the old Warhammer community website. We'll hop on over there. There's been quite a few bits and pieces of news all of this week. And when I say that, I mean everything since sort of last weekend with the conquest of Ultramarines. Some news from the Warhammer Citadel. So they did actually launch the Warhammer Citadel in Texas. Looks pretty packed. Lots of people there. Looks pretty decent. They had some recently announced models like this custom booster blaster, and then this Warhammer Underworld's kind of troll. The Mushroom King, I want to call him. But yeah, the Citadel, could it have come at a better time or worse time with all the fiasco with the Forge World price hikes? I'm not sure, but it looked like, from the pictures that they're showing anyway, it looks like quite a nice event. Then they announced from the Wild Places, so Beasts of Chaos are going to be getting, well, that looks like a new model, I haven't seen that before, and you've got some magics of the Beasts of Chaos as well, so that's welcome news. Also Reavers and Rotters, so I think now you can pre-order them. Let me just click that. So there's the Reaver Titan. I think it's about £35 or so. So that's coming for Adeptus Titanicus, so really looking forward to that. That'd be a great model. And also you've got the Nurgle Rotter team for Blood Bowl. I think they're up for pre-order this weekend too. Following on from that, there was a bit of a rumour engine. Looks like some kind of skull, chaos skull kind of thing. Then an Adeptus Titanicus Reaver Battle Titan. Little article, narrative play for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and a team profile for the Nurgle Rotters. Also, begin your conquest today. Hatchet Partworks are re-releasing Warhammer 40,000 Conquest. The first issue, I think, is $1.99 or so, and then you get models and things every week. Basically, you're getting 4 issues per month, and each issue is £7.99. So that soon stacks up to £32 every month. I worked it out, and with the 80 issues, I think it's about £700 or so, £680 to be precise, I think. So if you think it's worth spending almost £700 on all of these, it looks like you're guaranteed a paint pot every issue at least. So that's normally £2.50. So if you think the rest of the items in there are worth £5.50 for the monopose miniatures. I think you do get some multi-pose miniatures in the end. I've seen some pictures where you get the Plague Burst Crawler and things like that. Well, obviously that's £40 or so. Then there you go. But I haven't seen any pictures on their actual website. If you go to Hatchet Partworks, let's just have a look here. It just goes straight to the how to subscribe. But if you go to that link, it gives you $1.99 and then and so on and so on. But I can't find the picture where it shows all of the models that you're going to get. Look, $1.99 and then $4.99 and then $7.99. It doesn't show you and then you can go premium for some extra cards and some dice and things like that. You've got the FAQ, about the collection. It doesn't say, it just says how often is the collection published and so on. It doesn't show you like a picture of all of the models that you get unless they've hidden it away somewhere. I mean, if you click this video, let's just have a little look. Maybe there is a picture at some point there, but if there is a picture of all the models that you get, it looks like it's hidden away, and it shouldn't have been. It should be at the forefront somewhere on the first page, showing these are all of the models that you're going to get, rather than just showing you the first 4 issues. So that sucks a bit, and I don't like the fact that they're kind of hiding it from you, especially if you're going to sink £700 into this. But anyway, they did that with the Warhammer Legends collection too. They don't tell you what novels are coming into the collection. Anyway, moving on. There's new from Forge World, the Dark Elf models for Blood Bowl. A little bit about Kill Team organised play. Preview for September White Dwarf, which is great because I think it shows a little bit of Rogue Trader and some Space Wolves, but also you've got Black Library Weekender, 3rd and 4th November, and this week's pre-orders, which I'm going to cover in a moment. But breaking previews and reveals from Nova, this was an interesting article. You've got Warhammer 40,000 Speed Freaks. So it's a brand new game with the Orc buggies and vehicles that they're releasing, and that Orc, I think it's an Orc war boss, Death Killer Wartrike, so he's on a Wartrike. I really like these models, and this looks just like a kind of opening for Gorka Morka in a way, in my opinion. Then you've got some Sisters of Battle heads that they're showcasing. Finally, we're getting Sir Hector a few months late. They're saying that it's going to cost the same as a Gallant, so I think that is £85. I don't think it's £95. I think it's £85. And you're going to make all of the knights, every single Questoris class knight. So I would assume that includes, you know, the Warden and the Crusader. It says parts for every single Questoris class knight, and it's going to be the same as the Gallant. So maybe it's a brand new Imperial Knight box that you can also build this Preceptor and Sir Hector. For me, I'm probably going to pick up 2 or 3 of these, definitely. You know, at that price point too, that's just incredible. A little bit about Kill Team and Warhammer Underworld's Nightfault, and some new models for them too, and some cards, and this cool little model too, this squig with wings. Brilliant. And a little bit of Lord of the Rings. So there you go, that's all of the news for Warhammer community. Let's hop on over to Forge World. Take Forge World with a pinch of salt, obviously, with their pricing and things. I mean, the pricing hasn't changed for us in the UK. Janisha Kroll is still £36, and she was £36 when I picked her up. But if we go to, but I understand that the pricing has changed for everybody else in the world, which really does suck. And, you know, don't take any of these videos, as I said before in her review, as me supporting the recent changes. So if we go to pre-orders, and we have a look at view all, basically you've got the Dark Elf Assassins for £20, you've got Roxana Darknail, and then you've got all the Lord of the Rings things that were up for pre-order last week, such as the measures and the dice. I really like the dice. I like the red dice and the one ring dice. I might even just pick them up because they're good looking dice. But there you go. You can also get the Nightmares, which is obviously the plastic set, along with those 2 new models, and it looks like you also get Sidewinder. So you get the Nagaroth Nightmares, Dark Elf Assassin, Sidewinder, and Darknail. So you get the 3 extra sort of Forge World resin models there for your £76, which is, if you like Dark Elves and you like Blood Bowl and you want a team, that's all you need. Well, other than the cards and things, of course. Right, so that's everything for Forge World. Not much really to talk about there. If we hop on over to Games Workshop, straight away you've got the big advert for the Adeptus Titanicus Reaver Titan, So we go to new and exclusive, and we click on pre-orders. It looks like there's 82, so quite a lot. So we view all, and we go high to low, and the most expensive thing for the pre-orders will be the Myrmidon Battle Maniple, which you get 3 Warlords and 2 Reavers and all the cards and things like that for £280, which seems like quite a lot for 5 models, and the book and some cards. But they still haven't got the Grandmaster Edition back in stock. They still haven't made them. They are just literally shooting themselves in the foot right now by not producing enough of those things. That's quite disappointing, to be fair. You know, they're already bringing out these new models like the Reaver Titan and the Warhound Titan probably within the next few weeks, and they haven't got their core game out there at all, which sucks. But anyway, you've also got Lord of the Rings Charge of the Rohirrim collection, which I think was out last week, and Forces of Mordor. So you've got all these forces of Lord of the Rings which were out last week. But there you've got the Reaver Titan Command Collection, 2 Reaver Titans, £92.50 with your cards and your Command Terminal Pack as well. If we move down, you've got a Black Library Weekender ticket, £75 at the Nottingham Belfry Hotel. They always try and do these Black Library weekends and Forge World or Horus Heresy weekends at the Belfry, and the tickets are normally £75, but they do sell out pretty quickly. If we move down, you've then got the Nurgle's Rotter's home field advantage. So you've got the dice, you've got the cards, you've got the book there for the Nurgle Rotters, and you've got the team itself for £66. Not too bad there. If we move down further, you've got the Reaver Battle Titan itself, and let's just have a little look at this, shall we? So very nice kit. They're showcasing it with the Gatling blast gun and the Reaver Titan Power Fist, and also the Apocalypse missile launcher, but you've also got the turbo lasers on there, or the Reaver turbo lasers. It says a laser blaster and Gatling blaster available with a Power Fist, and then the Apocalypse says above the carapace, of which 2 are included, 1 blank resides an Apocalypse missile launcher. Don't really do a good job of explaining too much about the weapons, but essentially you've got the turbo laser there, you've got the Apocalypse missile launcher, the Gatling blaster and the Power Fist. Doesn't look like you get anything else. Would have been nice to see different carapace mounted weapon, because that looks like it's joined together, or it will be sort of glued together. So it'd be nice to have the turbo lasers on the top too. So that's a bit of a shame. That it doesn't give you lots and lots of options. With these kits, I was expecting all of the options in the box. So you can mix and match, you can magnetize. Alas, that's not the case. It seems like they're just giving you the sort of bare bones for these Titans, and then they're going to be expecting you to pay 15-20 quid more for the extra weapons. Okay, so that is the Reaver Titan. Looks pretty good. £35. I don't know. I think for a lot of people it'll be worth it, and you'll only need maybe 2 or 3 of them for your army, if that, unless you're playing bigger games. So that's the Reaver Titan. The other pre-orders is this Nurgle Rotters collection, which has the Nurgle Rotters and the dice. A few of the Lord of the Rings sets are web store exclusives, so they brought them back. Pre-order the Nurgle Pitch for £24. That's pretty decent. They're all normally £24, I think. You've got Choose Your Enemies novel by Sandy Mitchell, £18. I'm presuming that's a hardback one. And then pre-order you've got the Blood Bowl Team Card Pack. Where are the Nurgle? There they are. They're the Nurgle Rotters team. Sorry, I overlooked them. But the card pack's £15, and then the team themselves is £20, and you get the turn markers and score coins, things like that. Look pretty good. There's a couple of duplicates in a way, like those 2 are very similar looking, and these ones with the hands out, albeit with different helmets, and this one look quite similar. I'm not a huge fan of the orange, but hey, you know, I do like this little Nurgling trying to eat one of the Blood Balls, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's the kit, £20 for that one. And then moving back to where we were, you got the team card pack. You get a paperback novel, Realmgate Wars, pre-order £15. But it is a volume, so you get a number of novels in there. You get the Adeptus Titanicus Reaver Battle Titan Command Terminal Pack. That is a huge mouthful there. £15 for that one. But you get your terminal packs. Key of Infinity, John French, Andy Smiley, Ben Counter and CZ Dunn. Haven't seen a novel from CZ Dunn for a while, but that looks like Araman. And then you've got Myrmidon Battle Line Maniple Command Terminal Pack. Pre-order Conquest of Honor and Iron. Pretty sure that is in paperback for $8.99, but that's by Ian S. St. Martin. Doesn't say anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it is. You can pre-order Spike issue number 3, and they're actually selling the Mordor dice and One Ring dice on the Games Workshop site as well as the Forge World site. And then you've got a Reaver Battle Titan weapon card pack for £7.50, and the Blood Bowl Team Nurgle dice. Really nice dice. I love these kind of translucent green, probably one of the best colours dice, with the orange as well, that I've seen for a long time. And then White Dwarf September edition. That's due out next weekend on Saturday, I think. I'm subscribed to White Dwarf again now, so hopefully I'll get mine. I'm hoping, tomorrow or Tuesday. And of course, as always, I'll bring you a first look video of that magazine. And that's pretty much it for all of the news, pre-orders, new releases from Forge World and Games Workshop. Once again, a huge thank you to all my Patreons and everybody else, all my subscribers and viewers that continue to watch the videos. It does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you watching the videos and leaving comments where you can. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.